Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel. And it's Sunday, so that means it's time for the Blind and the Special. I am the Blind, and the Special is here somewhere. Hello, Special. Special? No, Special is still muted. Special is doing something very helpful for me right now. So Pincalo and I have a bunch of news that we have here. We've got some fun news, we've got some angering news, and our usual antics for a Sunday night stream. So I hope everyone's ready for the fun and the games and the news. Sorry if we started a little bit late. We were trying to figure out Voice Meter and Google Hangouts. And we did. Hooray!
We weren't late. We were only a minute away. It's 10:01. Open your Hangout.
What do you mean open my Hangout?
Well, you don't have me presented like you're supposed to.
I will.
Okay, good.
Jesus Christ. Impatient much. And where's my shit?
I'm working on it. Give me a minute. Hello, everyone. You all know my idiot voice.
Oh, wow. You went quiet again.
I went quiet because I'm far away from my
There
mic.
you are. Okay, that's better.
Continue talking.
So, hi, Sora Luna. Nice to see you here. Where's the... I just want to stop saying busy, Chrome. I just want to present Pincalo, you piece of shit. Anyway, hi, Sora Luna. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Of course, we are dealing with annoying computer stuff. Oh.
You need me to actually look at it now?
No, it's just Chrome being...
Chrome's not even open on your screen.
Yes, it is.
I don't see it.
That's nice.
Okay. As long as you can present me, that's all I care about. Because this video is kind of cool.
All right, people.
Yeah.
Hello, Brad Young. Can you see Pincalo chat?
I can see myself on the watch page. It's glorious. Well, that's not me, but all right. Now that she's got her thing to relax for a minute. All right, so how's everyone doing tonight? I hope everybody's happy, joy. So what we're gonna do tonight is I came across this video because I was trying to figure out the whole petition. Everyone heard about what happened with PewDiePie today, right? Well, so we're going to give something a new try, which is we're going to watch a video. I got Voice Meter set up, so we're going to try it. I hope it works. So what?
I hope it works too.
Hope it works. All right. So I couldn't figure out where I got to find this guy and give him props, but this is actually a really well done video he did. This guy's only got 525 subs. And so there's this whole thing to ban PewDiePie off of YouTube. It's another petition because it's hate speech and white supremacy. So we're going to have commentary and watch this, but this dude does a really good job. He's doing what I was actually going to do. I started doing the research for this Maria Ruiz chick, who's the woman that, she looks kind of like a man.
She look like a man.
She does. She look like a man. But then we also got all of these stories here to go through, which we got a nice little pile today. As you can see, we've got some Justin news. We got some White House news. We got our wonderful, wonderful Prime Minister of Canada, who is a useless twat waffle. Yeah, there's just a few little things here we're going to handle. But this guy actually has some it's really interesting. If you can, go sub the Space Dogs. Give him some subs. Like, we don't have many to pass on, but this guy actually did a really good job. We're going to check him out really quick. It's only an 8-minute video, so we'll see how it goes. If he gives me shit, I'll take it down. But we'll find out. So let's see how this works.
So you are probably already familiar with the petition to stop white supremacist PewDiePie. And the author of this petition is Maria Ruiz. Today, I will take a deeper look into her history and we will find out who she really is.
So I will start my investigation by checking her social media profiles. And I will start with Twitter.
And from what
And
I can
I'll
find, this
already
chick is
see the
fucking
very first
nuts.
red flag in Twitter description. She says, I love plants and communism.
Wait,
Pepsi,
what?
Coke,
She,
Nike
she
and
likes
Adidas,
plants and
communists
communism.
and Nazis.
Maria Ruiz. She loves communism. Isn't this strange? It is. It is strange. The person who loves communism calls PewDiePie
Yeah,
white supremacist. Basically, she's calling him Nazi. Hmm.
she
Communism
looks
and
like a
Nazis.
boxy knockoff.
A little bit strange, isn't it? All right. Next profile.
Her Instagram.
Instagram profile. Let's see if there's
So she
something
loves
strange
plants
and
and
weird about
communism.
her Instagram
Again?
profile. All right, you can clearly see that she loves plants. Indeed, she loves plants. I find any signs that she loves
This
communism.
guy is
So, description of her Instagram profile sounds a little bit weird. Listen to it, guys. If you are creeping my profile cause I'm your man's ex, DM me and I will send you screens of him being trash. I love you and you deserve better. Nice.
Did you catch that?
Interesting. I'm
No,
expecting
What
that
do you
she
mean no?
doesn't.
I didn't
Nice.
catch that.
Good.
Man's
Listen to what she
ex,
said.
DM me and I will.
Okay.
Description of her Instagram profile sounds a little bit weird. Listen to it, guys. If you are creeping my profile cause I'm your man's ex, DM me and I will send you screens of him being trash. I love you and you deserve better.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm suspecting that she doesn't like men. So her Twitter description was a little bit
I don't
weird,
think she likes men.
and her Instagram description is also a little bit weird. And as I can see, she likes to call herself Giulia Tofan. I wonder who is she? Let's check it, guys. Let's see who is Giulia Tofana. Why she's calling herself Giulia Tofana? Okay, let's
Wait,
do
what?
research.
Julia
So
Tofana.
she decided to create a makeup which helped
Listen to this.
to poison over 600 husbands. Hmm, 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 hmm.
Wait,
Giulia
let's hear that
Tofana
again. Let's hear what she did again.
is Giulia Tofana. Why she's calling herself Giulia Tofana? Okay, let's do a little bit of research. So she decided to create a makeup which helped to poison over 600 husbands.
What?
Giulia
Yeah,
Tofana made Italian cosmetics using deadly poisons. So,
that's the
if
woman
you
who she
didn't
thinks
know,
she is.
Maria, she's very well known with creating petitions. Their last
Hold on a second.
petition,
I'll pause
which
this for.
was quite popular,
Okay,
it
so
received
It's still playing.
I got it. Don't worry. Hold on.
There we go.
The reason I actually found this video to begin with was I was trying to click and get into, because if you click on the names of the people that create the change.org petitions,
Yeah.
you can find out what petitions they've made.
Okay.
And it's funny to go to a couple of the other ones. I didn't have to go through anything to find out her information. You have to log in.
Interesting.
I'm just like, oh, okay. So I just started doing a little bit more. And this guy's video, this guy actually made his video 4 hours before I started doing my research. So, like I said, go subscribe to Space Dogs. This is a pretty good video, and go give this video a view so that way we're not stealing the 20 views or whatever we're giving away right now.
Here, I'm going to search for his channel and I'm going to put the link in chat.
It's just Space Dogs, all one word.
Okay.
I don't have chat up because it'll blow up my computer. Sorry, people. It's bad enough I'm trying to run YouTube right now. All right. So the one that she did, remove Judge Aaron Persky from the bench for decision in Brock Turner rape case.
What?
So you remember Brock Turner? He was the guy that got caught stuffing the drunk chick behind the dumpster
I guess.
like 2 years ago. He was let out there, was like, oh, this is rich kid privilege and shit. He was just hammered and she was passed out. The two. You don't remember Brock Turner?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, the judge in that case, this was a petition that she had created to remove that judge from the case.
But, well,
Thanks, Skeptalk. Skep's going to grab the link.
He kind of.
That was a weird case. I'm just saying. This is what's up on the screen.
That's a bad example because that judge did fuck up and he should have been recused.
Okay.
No, that Brock Turner case was a fucking farce. Anyway.
To continue the video.
Yes.
The 1.3 million supporters. It seems like a good cause.
So she got a 1.3 million
there's nothing
signatures on the Brock Turner one.
But something smells fishy. I just found something very interesting about Maria. So back in 2016, after she started her petition to remove Judge Aaron from his position, she decided to create a GoFundMe page.
I'm sorry, what?
We heard.
Skip protest funds. So she decided to raise some funds for protest. Her goal was $30,000. That's quite a lot of money for protest funds. That sounds like a lot of money you were planning to raise.
Who's she gonna pay these? What protests?
Over $4,000. And you know what she did? She did an oopsie. She decided to disappear. She took this money and without explaining to anyone, she was like, "Oh, and fuck off, guys, and have a nice day."
So she absconded with $30,000.
No, she absconded with just under $5,000.
Oh.
And she just
because there's a setting in GoFundMe
she got
where you can, as the money comes in, you can roll the money into your account.
What she did, first of all, she created a petition
instead of waiting until it's done.
Very popular. It received over 1.3 million supporters. Once petition became very popular, she decided to create a GoFundMe page. According to her, she was planning to start protest or something like that, and she was aiming for $30,000 to fund her protest. Once she didn't make her goal, she received $4,500.
That's terrifying, Pop and Hop.
People their money back,
Brock Turner lives 30 minutes from Pop and Hop.
Yeah, she sounds like a legit person.
Oh, totally legit.
So let's try to figure out.
So this is funny. He's got MS Paint up and he's just putting
all right.
The facts about what this all is. I'm gonna play this all the way through, but like I said, go watch this video.
Which will help
it's good. That's horse shit. Just keep going. It gets better.
And why she decided to start this petition. Maria. Okay, that's Maria. This is Pewds. Let's write down all the.
So it's just the line in the middle.
Maria. So this lady loves communism. That's a fact. Number one. All right. Here's another interesting thing about Maria. You probably remember this incident with Cardi B when she told to drug and rob men.
I thought I had seen this chick's name before, and now I remember where I saw it.
On this tweet, she said they were.
I think I responded to this shit. We all did.
Put their bangs away if they didn't want to get robbed. So it's another indication that she doesn't like men. So one guy replied to her. He said she pulled a Bill Cosby. I see. Maria Ruiz replied with, "For someone who understands satire, when PewDiePie does satire, you sure misunderstand actual satire."
That's not.
It's just satire, bro. It's just satire.
Just a joke, man. Just satire.
Tweet, which says, if you have to explain to people that something was satire, guess what? It's not. So,
nope.
So, what are you saying, Maria? It wasn't a satire at all? You just hate men?
I'm going with
Maria.
that.
You are such an interesting personality. All right, let's do the fact check again.
But
so, Maria, she loves communism, hates
and
men,
plants.
And she scams people with GoFundMe page.
Her entire Instagram is dedicated to plants.
About Maria, she seems like person.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Down to earth person, very good person. And let's check out on
Maria, ¿por qué, Maria?
Nazi. Interesting. It's claimed by mainstream.
Yep.
He's a man. So Maria hates men and Maria loves communism.
And
As
plants.
you all know, communism doesn't go well with Nazis. So if Maria loves communism, she hates Nazis. Since
You
she
can't
only
like
watches
both.
mainstream
Nope.
media, she doesn't watch content of PewDiePie. She thinks that PewDiePie is Nazi. She loves communism. She hates Nazis. Next thing, she scams people with GoFundMe page. So as you know, she scammed some
And
people with
apparently,
her,
oh yeah,
her GoFundMe page. And she probably doesn't like PewDiePie because he doesn't scam people and he has raised millions of dollars for charities. So basically she has at least 3 reasons to hate PewDiePie and to start this petition. I'm very interested, Maria. What's your next move? Once your petition reaches its goal, you will start the GoFundMe page to get some funds for protest. Hmm, nice try, baby. Good luck next time. You just burned yourself, bitch.
I'm sorry to hear a German. To hear a German guy. You just burned yourself, bitch.
So yeah, so that's Space Dogs. That's the video I stumbled across. There's no way I could do anything that even comes close to that. So you know what? That works. How did I get onto this one yet? I didn't want to bring up this one yet.
But you did.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. This wasn't supposed to be the first one, but hey, we'll make this one the first one. Screw it. So yeah, so with the PewDiePie thing, yeah. So Pewds put out a video earlier today saying that happened. And I'm like, oh, who is this bitch? Because I'm just curious, right? Because and that's how I stumbled into that. But like I said, there is no way I'm going to be able to top that or do anything near that. So go to Space Dogs, go to that video, give him a hug from us, give him some likes, and pass him around and let him know that he's doing good for someone he's 500 subs. Let's help boost him
Oh,
up a little.
wow. Him and I
But
are not far apart then.
we've got 5.25.
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty. He definitely needs more subs. It's always
Part
a
of that
good video.
usual excuse. If you're not in their cult, nothing is ever a joke. No, and they make jokes were worse than Nazis. So, the Germans could never make the jokes. They could not do themselves very well at all. They were not good. Yeah. Everyone that can do a good German joke can only do one
Hey,
from the
fishing guy.
being outside. Poetic justice against a poacher. Yes. Poachers are bad. Hunting is good. Poachers are bad. Just remember that.
Yes.
Okay, so the headline comes from the BBC News today. South Africa. Poacher killed by elephant, then eaten by lions.
Oh, good. The circle of life continues.
Of course. So this was at Kruger National Park in South Africa. So apartheid does exist. All right. A suspected rhino poacher has been trampled on by an elephant, then eaten by a pride of lions in Kruger National Park, South Africa. Accomplice poachers told the victim's family that he had been killed by an elephant on Tuesday. Relatives notified the park ranger. A search party struggled to find the body, but eventually found a human skull and a pair of trousers. On Thursday, the managing executive of the park extended his condolences to the family.
How do you
Idiot poacher got eaten by the lions.
Yeah, how do you extend your condolences to the family of a dumbass?
Well, if there were locals, they could have been doing it under duress or under I shouldn't take. No, poachers are bad. Fuck them.
Skep says, so were the elephants pissed that the lions took him away?
I just think it's interesting that the elephants protected the rhinos. I thought they never got along. Entering Kruger National Park illegally and on foot is not wise. It holds many dangers, and this incident is evidence of that. Oh, damn it, that's an African guy, right? Entering Kruger National Park illegally and on foot is not wise.
No.
Yes.
That sounds like a Packy. Don't.
Shh, can't say that.
I could have meant Packy. What were those
You
What
mean a
were
pack
those
of
elephant?
Cephalosporus?
Yeah.
I do have a thick skull.
I could have meant that. Yeah.
Skep, am I correct about that? Was it a thick skull? You're the dinosaur guy. I should put that. Oh yeah, don't let me forget. Take that meteorite over to our one friend's house. He wants to see it. I didn't realize how big his rock collection actually was. Holy shit!
Skeptalk says, between gales of laughter, he expressed his deepest sympathy to the family.
Yeah, no shit. Here is your husband's trepants. His penis may still be in sight. Kruger National Park has an ongoing problem with poaching, and there remains a strong demand for rhino horn in Asian countries. Because we like to put powder rhino horn on our penis. It make big. We be like American with big penis.
Seamus, I don't think they're going to put down those lions or the
Now
elephant.
those elephants and those lions are going to have to be put down because they're certified Manny and Maine killers.
I don't think so.
Nope. Nope. That's all revenge.
Not
for
if it's in a national freaking preservation park
yeah, sanctuary.
and you walk your happy ass in there and with intent to illegally kill and you get killed. This ain't North America where you put down zoo animals for being animals when idiots climb in the enclosure.
Oh, shit.
This is Africa where they go, oh, you got eaten by a lion?
Hey, get this.
Huh.
Saturday. I wish I had I wish I could find the link to this. But the last line on Saturday, Hong Kong airport authorities seized the biggest haul of rhino horn in 5 years, valued at $2.1 million, 1.6
Wow.
pounds.
That's a wow.
Still, they say it's the largest one, so it's probably. I bet you it was already powdered.
Probably.
That's what they do because it's an aphrodisiac. Just like the tiger stuff.
No, there's been no news stories of people climbing into animal enclosures, Mr. Misanthropic. It was just an example.
No, there was one though. He's not wrong. This wasn't the animal enclosure. This is the poacher story, Misanthropic.
No, he's asking me about because I made the example of this isn't North America where zoo animals get killed for people being dumb climbing into enclosures. This is Africa where if you get eaten by a lion, they go, oh, well, what were you doing around the lion?
The tiger one that happened with where the lady was climbed up onto the planter because it's really a 4 foot tall planter that she climbed up on. Yeah, the elephants. I wish I could see this. I can picture it. I can picture them going, "Hey, Earl, yeah, Jim, what's that in the bushes? Is that a dude? Maybe. What's he doing? He's looking at Sam. What's he looking at Sam for? I don't know. Billy, Bobby told me last week that the other rhino, what's his face? The one with the black horn. He disappeared. One of those guys was looking at him. Let's go get him. That's how that happened.
And then the hunting lion pride came up and went, what are the elephants up to? Holy shit! The elephants just killed some meat.
No, it's okay, I'm hungry. Yeah, me too. Hey, what's going on over there? What are those assholes doing? I don't know. Let's go look. The fuck? That's a funny looking monkey. Wonder what he tastes like. I'm hungry. That's what they did.
That's a funny looking monkey.
That's how I think they look at us as. All right, next up. Former from the Toronto Star in Vancouver. Former flight attendant decrees unions silence her on sexual assault case. I wouldn't want to sexually assault that woman. I wouldn't touch her with Geek Thulu's dick. Oh, look, I only have a few stories left from the Star because they're a bunch of oppressors assholes. That's why the Sun is better. The former flight attendant who launched a class action lawsuit against WestJet after she alleged sexual assault by a pilot says the unions now representing pilots and flight attendants have been slow to take up the cause.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that they're silencing you.
No, but if they're
It just means that the bureaucracy is bureaucratic.
Hello, Sora Luna. Hello, Ryan.
I wouldn't even sexually assault her.
Rollins, you see, the problem is I did take out the proximity badgers, but like Christopher Titus says, the 223 just disintegrated their bodies. I mean, I can't do anything about that. What am I supposed to do? They're such monstrous weapons. They possess me and force me to do things that I shouldn't do.
Fuck that. The proximity badgers work for me now.
Oh, you don't know about that conversation.
Yeah, I do. I saw it.
Oh man, that hurt my brain. That hurt my fucking brain. Christopher Titus is an idiot.
Hey, you used to like that show.
No.
Yeah.
There are a lot of these assholes that I used to like. The last 5 years has brought out all of their true colors to the point of don't meet your heroes.
Yep.
Seriously, my heroes that I wanted to meet are all dead, and it makes me sad. I don't want to meet any of the others.
Yeah.
I've met professional race car drivers. I have met some of the most famous fucking people out there. I don't ever want to meet anybody famous again. I am done with that shit. it's what? I'm done with fucking dealing with celebrities.
Ryan Rawlings says, but Pincalo, the proximity badgers rampage through the streets, eating small children.
Well, so do wild boars. But, we're not allowed to have an AR-15 or semiotic weapons because, they possess us and make us go do shootings because, some nut job went off his fucking rocker and decided to do something bad. Whereas the rest of us go, I have a case of guns. I have another case of bullets. If I put them together, they kill things. I should be careful where I point that thing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fuck's sakes.
But that would mean using your brain, honey, and
this argument is so fucking frustrating. Like, seriously, it is. And it sucks because we're up here. My microphone stand's actually walking off on me. I just noticed. Because we're stuck.
Yours is doing what mine did.
Yeah, except mine did it over a short
in a much slower fashion.
Yeah, I just noticed when I moved, but you see, I noticed my bass moving when I moved my microphone stand just now. That's a little better. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Misanthropic says, I just saw one of Patton Oswalt's recent specials. It was 20 minutes of a 50-minute special of Orange Man Bad. Yeah, Patton Oswalt is another disappointment.
With Patton Oswalt, it's either Orange Man Bad or Please Don't Make Fun of My Dead Wife. That's all it is.
Yeah. And I mean, it sucked that his wife died, but
we all lose people. I'm sorry. Right now, but either way, it's like Jim Carrey. Like, he's trying to play off this whole he didn't kill his wife kind of a thing. But we're not going to get there. Oh, what?
What are you talking about?
That he is responsible for his wife's suicide. Oh, you didn't know about
Nobody's responsible for anyone's suicide except the suicidee. Nope. Nope. Sorry.
It came down to accessibility.
I think Jim Carrey has gone off his fucking rocker and I can't stand him anymore, but no.
No? Even if he provided medication that killed her?
Did he tie her down and force feed it to her?
No, but he did provide it to her. It's the story.
That's fine.
I saw one of Patton Oswalt's new comedies. Oh, okay, that's just it just came up on my screen.
Yeah, no, it's if you're gonna commit suicide, that's on you.
For the most part.
Just because you choose to make your choice of
it's on you. It's on you to make the decision. But if you facilitate it, God damn it. This is such a pain in the ass argument because there's because then you get into the argument of euthanasia and assisted suicide. Was it an assisted suicide in that case?
An assisted suicide still needs the consent of the person who's going to die. It's still their choice.
Yeah, right. I recuse my statement. I rescind my statement. I take it back. However, he's still a shitty person.
Oh fuck yeah! This is my views on suicide do not negate the fact that I think Jim Carrey is an ass. But that's
Okay.
why did I echo so badly?
Okay, so this is the latest. So she's saying that because the unions are dragging their heels on the situation. So these unions say they believe sexual harassment in the airline industry needs to be addressed, but argue there's little they can do for Mandalina. Oh, that's her name, is Mandalina Lewis's case because
Wait.
she's not a member of either organization. So she's not a member of the union.
Well, then how are the unions silencing her?
She's a former flight attendant. Launched against WestJet. Was she ever a member?
Okay, but if you're not a member of a union, how can they do anything?
Sorry,
Pardon?
Misanthropic says it best. He was a bastard for it, but it was her choice to do it.
Yep.
That's the right one. But yeah, so what were you saying?
But what I'm trying to say is, if she was not a member of the union, how can the union do anything negative or positive to her?
That's a very good question. Quote, the fact of the matter is, parentheses, sexual assault in the airline industry, parentheses, has been a historic and systematic, sorry, that's not that word. Not systematic. Has been a historic and systemic problem that has not been uprooted. Lewis said in an interview Friday, they've been hiding. Straight up, the unions have been hiding. Court documents filed in 2016 in BC's Supreme Court say Lewis was on a stopover in Hawaii in January 2010 when an unnamed WestJet pilot allegedly pulled her onto a hotel bed and proceeded. There's a step missing. Let me read that again. I did not skip a line, I swear. Court documents filed in 2016 in BC's Supreme Court say Lewis was on a stopover in Hawaii in January 2010 when an unnamed WestJet pilot allegedly pulled her onto a hotel bed and proceeded to kiss and grope her.
Wait, there was just a random hotel bed in the airport? Is that what I'm hearing?
There's a step missing.
How'd they get to the hotel? Like, did they land in Hawaii's airport and like, poof, there's a hotel there and there's a bed like right inside the door that's just easily accessible for assaulting people.
But listen to this. There's no comment. Listen to this whole line again. Court documents filed in 2016 in BC's Supreme Court say Lewis was on a stopover in Hawaii in January 2010 when an unnamed WestJet pilot allegedly pulled her onto a hotel bed and proceeded to kiss and grope her. There was no comment in that There was no comma in that sentence. But yeah, no, they missed a step. How did they get to the hotel? The court document says that after she reported the alleged incident, the Calgary-based company changed Lewis's work schedule to avoid overlap with the pilot. Which left her with fewer working hours. It also alleges she was instructed to keep quiet out of respect for the pilot's privacy.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
There's a step missing.
Why am I not able to type into the address bar in Safari anymore?
Oh.
I'm trying to check my fucking Streamlabs without messing with my Chrome. And Safari's being a douche.
I'm not opening the Streamlabs app. Why, did you get an email?
Uh-huh.
Ah, yes. Oh, by the way, for last week, the stuff that I missed out on, I did about 300 jumping jacks before the stream today.
Did you video it though?
No, because I don't want to show people me jiggling.
Well,
today, no. Next time, yes. I tried to do sit-ups, but my back exploded. Sorry.
And to be fair, most flight attendants are giant hoes.
Hoes. They like to do things. shit. Like, seriously, I swear they have a goal. They have a list of goals to accomplish. But yeah, it's this hurts my head. Okay. Lewis was subsequently fired for insubordination. Why does this play out like she was the other woman in an affair?
Because she was, and he said, no, I fucked up and I'm staying with my wife. And yeah.
That's what this is. This is, she was the other woman, and this is the revenge plot. Holy fuck. When I grabbed this, I didn't think it was going to be so fucking all my children-ish. She proposed a class action lawsuit in 2017 on behalf of a current and former female flight attendants at WestJet, which she said failed to implement anti-harassment program. They have them in place, you retard.
Okay,
but has denied that allegation.
But okay, but if you're not part of a union, how can you organize a class action lawsuit with other unionized workers?
This is fucking funny. How?
I don't get it. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. She was the other woman. Yeah.
Oh, fucking right she was. You know she was. This is a scorned fucking lover who got found out that I'm going to stay with my wife, like you said, and this is the fucking result. Like back there, it says it also alleges she was instructed to keep quiet out of respect for the pilot's privacy.
Yeah, because this is the 50s.
Yeah.
This is totally the 50s, where when you can prove that you've been assaulted at work, which I don't see that she has, but when you can, they totally tell you, don't talk about it. We're gonna keep your attacker's privacy intact here.
Yeah, and she runs to the fucking papers. Notice how it says an unnamed, right? An unnamed WestJet pilot, which means she's not supposed to be talking.
No.
No. Where am I? Lewis then made extensive efforts to raise awareness about the case on Twitter and by demonstrating at YVR Airport in support of other former flight attendants facing similar battles. Those are rising up. Scorn women, I guess. She hoped the new unions could help with those efforts to raise awareness. The new unions. So she was fired before they switched unions.
Well, then she's got nothing to say. The new union is forcing me to be silent. Fuck off.
But wait for this last line. At the time of her alleged assault, neither WestJet pilots nor flight attendants were unionized. Lewis herself was part of an effort to get employee representation for the flight attendants. Go ahead.
Sorry, my voiceover was talking at me.
Oh. She gets revenge, she gets her face in the paper, and she's trying to get money. Definitely the other woman. No shit. That's how it works. That's the best part. Okay, so they were represented. They are represented now. As of last summer, flight attendants are backed by CUPE. It's one of the second biggest unions in Canada. It's like Unifor, and they're the competitors for Unifor and US Steel or USW.
Well,
I think it'd be burned to the ground.
Real quick. Alamo sent $5 through Streamlabs to say he's a has-been, Jim Carrey. Suicide is a highly personal thing. My grandmother did, and 8 of my childhood friends did so. Damn, dude.
No, it is.
It's rough, man.
Yep. I'm right there with you, my friend. I'm right there with you. And that's the thing. That's why I try not to talk about it, because we've all been there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a depressing stream one day where I talk about my incident, but I don't know yet. It's kind of one of those things. We all have our demons. We all have our skeletons.
Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed. Odds she's been extorting the pilot or union for shut up money.
Yep.
Well, look at her outfit. If you were to look at the outfit she's being photographed in, that ain't a cheap jacket.
I need to start thinking of some way to get more attention. Yeah, I know, right?
Lewis has contacted CUPE and pilot representatives about her alleged assault, expecting on the recommendation of her unionized friends and family that they could help her raise awareness about the case and the problems of sexual harassment in the industry.
So she wants her friends and family who are unionized to jeopardize their positions in the union?
Let's just start calling them stewardesses then again. Can we just do that again? Bring on the sexy stews, man! Let's just start doing that kind of shit.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, is that Samsung yelling at me again? Probably. Yep.
Give us your data.
Give us your metadata now. It's
Give us your metadata or we'll fuck up your phone.
Too late. My phone's already fucked up. It flickers.
Yeah, I know, right?
Louis Rossman, please save me. All right, where are we here?
Oh, Louis Rossman, please save me.
Yeah, shit. I gotta get him. We gotta. If we could find one of your. Actually, I found one of your old phones. We could SIM card that out and send him your phone to swap the battery out. We could do it that way. But the problem is he doesn't like taking. He stated he doesn't like taking projects from viewers because he gets too many pranks.
That and the other phone I have is a 4S, and that's not supported.
This is true.
Software wise. So no, we can't do that.
What are you talking about?
4S's don't get support anymore.
They don't get support from tech, but you can connect. It's the same as if I were to hook up my Note from 8 years ago, drop my SIM card in it, it's fine. It just won't have all the special features and sexiness of the new sleek stuff, but it'll be better because it won't have the shitty new Android operating system on it. Because they stopped after Ice Cream Sandwich, they stopped doing it. If only someone have KFC, I'd be in a good mood. Nah, go to Roscoe's better. I could send out the racist stereotype. Well, you can find a farm with some watermelon and maybe some grape juice. But that's only because I can make
grape soda. Grape soda.
No, God, no. You need that grape drink. It's called grape drink for a reason. Jesus, all my cousins called it grape drink. We want that grape drink. We want that grape drink. We want the grape drink with lots of sugar. Just ask your sister. She's the half black one. All right, where was I? What happened to Mandalina Lewis should not have happened, and she has the support of CUPE, said Lou Arab of the Canadian.
Lou Arab?
Lou Arab, better than Lou. It could be Lou Bega, but hey.
Or Lou Gehrig? No.
Of CUPE, Alberta, where the flight attendants union is based. In a previous interview, as a union of flight attendants, obviously we are concerned about the issue. We think WestJet employees need more significant protection. But Lewis said that was the first time she heard a public statement from CUPE in her case. Bullshit.
Of course.
Which, as a class action that proposes to capture both current and former WestJet attendants, could directly involve their members. Lewis has reached out repeatedly to CUPE employees over Facebook Messenger asking for advice and especially public support for her cause. Yeah.
Chadwick, you made it. And menthols.
No, Newport menthol 100s. I miss those, but I don't miss the vomiting sensation. Have you ever had a menthol cigarette?
Yes.
Okay, they don't taste like those. Have you ever had a cert?
Yes.
They taste like you're smoking a cert.
Gross.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Absolutely gross.
And have you ever taken a cert and sucked through the hole in it and gotten that really cold air in the back of your throat that kind of burns?
Nope.
Okay, well, picture that sensation of minty burning, and then add smoke to that.
Yeah, that's why I never smoked menthols. And when Pall Mall started putting in that bead that you could pop,
there was a bead
and make it a menthol. Yeah, you had to squeeze the filter.
I don't remember that ever existing. And
they just before I quit, they started making these things called Pall Mall Charge.
Gay.
It was gay. I accidentally broke the bead once.
And for the censors, that's GHEY.
Yeah. I accidentally broke the bead in the filter once, and I was like, what the fuck happened to my cigarettes? I was very angry.
Anthropic, I never smoked the pleasure ones, but have you ever smoked Dream cigarettes? They were the ones that Obama banned in like 2010 or something like that. Uh, they came in this tin, and they came in like every single flavor you could think of. It was disgusting. But people bought them at like $10 a pack in Virginia, where at $10 a pack, I remember I was paying $14 a pack American for export green deaths because I wanted Canadian cigarettes. But down there, like at the time, a pack of Marlboros was costing me $2.50. So you can see the price difference. But these things came in a little metal tin. It was that or cloves because we were the goth kids in high school that had to smoke the cloves. We had to smoke.
I was so mad at you when you gave me or was those natural cigarettes? The BB ones?
Oh, the beaties? Yeah, those aren't natural. Those were Indian dot.
I was so mad at you when you gave me those.
Other cigarettes. I don't know why I was smoking sweetgrass.
You were like, here, you're out of cigarettes. Take these. I'm like, I don't fucking want those. I want fucking cigarettes. I was so mad at you.
Oh, well.
Anyway,
the fact it takes someone to come forward to go through what I'm going through to be begging them for help. What I would have done is show up the next day, have a protest, have a rally, have signs ready.
Wait. Is she actually complaining that you have to report your assault?
Allow me to repeat. Clear my throat. The fact that it takes someone to come forward to go through what I'm going through, to be begging for them for help. What I would have done is show up the next day, have a protest, have a rally, have signs ready.
And wait,
you
would just show up the next day without having explained anything that happened to you and just randomly walk around holding a sign and protesting?
Pretty much. I think that's what she says.
And then what would you say when people are asking you, what are you doing?
She'd be like the crazy god dude that's downtown at Speaker's Corner. He's still around.
Because you'd eventually have to explain what happened, and that would be coming forward. So even if you... But what?
Misanthropic. My first cigarette, the first thing I bought when I got out of boot camp, the day of boot camp graduation, I'll never forget. The guy in the bus, me and this really tall guy who we graduated at the same time, and he went to the Enterprise. We went to the Nex, and we immediately bought ourselves Lucky Strike non-filters and Camel non-filters. Day of graduation. Nobody stopped us. Nobody said a word. Never should have done it.
Hey, Fury Kitten.
What's a furry kitten?
I said Fury Kitten, deaf boy.
No, that's his furry kitten.
Listen and believe the womans.
The whammon.
And a furry kitten is a normal occurrence because they are kittens and they have fur on them.
But that's with an I, so it's Fury Kitten.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
I so said Fury Kitten, but okay.
It's Furian Kitten. It's a Furian.
Uh-huh.
Back in ASMR now. I'm going to start talking.
No, you're not, or I'm going to kick you out of this hangout. And I'll finish the stream on my own.
It's Fury. Got it. Fury, I understand. The Fury Kitten.
Don't listen to Pincalo. He's just being a troll.
I am not a troll. Trolls live under bridges, damn it. I am an ape. I wander the plains.
Okay, you're being a troll ape then. A trape, if you will.
That's too close to trap. No thanks.
That's why I said it.
No, you didn't. That is not why you said
Actually, that is why I...
Let's see here.
It's a gun fox.
Where's a gun fox? Oh, shit. Hey, gun fox. What did I... Did like 300 jacks before the stream, so Yeah. That was painful, but it was fun. I'm going to do more of those. I think I'm going to do 500 tomorrow. I like doing those high numbers because I can just keep going, and it's great. Because the sit-up thing was my back did a bad thing today again, like I told you. All right. Yeah. I love jumping jacks. I love jumping rope. I love to bounce up and down. I like to bounce up and down. I like to bounce. I like to bounce on the ball. I like
Why
to
am
bounce.
I picturing you, but with Lois Griffin going, me likey bouncy, me likey bouncy?
Oh, me likey bouncy.
Okay,
Me
stop it.
likey
Read the
bouncy.
news.
Read the news. Reading the news. Lewis told the pilot, who is now a WestJet Alpha executive member, where am I here? What happened to her in the summer of 2016 before the pilots had unionized? When I initially called him, I thought he was going to react like my partner when I told him.
Wait, what?
When I initially called him, I thought he was going to react like my partner when I told him.
You wanted the reaction. Wait. You wanted
Wait. Oh, you dum-dum. Wow. Oh, this just got worse. I can't do the yeah, I could do that. I just think I always thought crunches were not considered to be good to do. Otherwise, I'd do 1,000 crunches. I love crunches.
Why aren't crunches good to do? But who said that?
RDCs.
So she got caught cheating.
Yeah, this just went a whole fucking different.
And so she got caught cheating, and so she pulled a person who I know in real life, whose name I will not say,
Yeah.
and cried rape. And then she is now expecting some executive person to treat her the same way as a lover would when you tell them that you were raped.
What the fuck is this Young and the Restless bullshit? Like, okay, let's go back up to that line again real quick. Where is it? Where is it? First time, no. Where's that stupid line? Oh yeah, it's up here. The court document says that after she reported, oh wait, no, that's not it. That's it. Court documents filed in 2016 in BC Supreme Court say Lewis was on a stopover in Hawaii in January 2010 when an unnamed WestJet pilot allegedly pulled her onto a hotel bed and proceeded to kiss and grope her. The allegations have not been tested in court.
Yeah, she totally cheated on her fucking...
Honey, I swear, it wasn't what you think. That's what that sentence was, and every guy who knows that sentence. It's not what you think.
It's not what you think. And then he went, bullshit. And then she went, I
No.
was raped.
No, if it's the fact of, like, and then look, when I initially called him, I thought he was going to react like my partner when I told him. That means the husband was listen and believe.
Mm-hmm.
She got caught. I'm going to guess he went to knock it off and he threatened to tell the husband. So she told the husband a story.
Yep.
And the husband believes her. That's where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense.
It's twisted. But it's the right kind of twisted to reach this.
It's something a female would do.
The pilot wanted to end the affair. She then said no. He said, I'm going to tell your husband as well.
Yeah.
She said no. Went to her husband, said, honey, this happened in Hawaii. It's the only time this happened, and I don't understand. This happened to me in Hawaii. This has never happened before. I was raped in Hawaii. And the husband believed her because he's probably a retard. And this is the result.
Yep.
This is what I picture. Anybody who's lived in LA, this is fucking movie shit. This is that level, but that's how fucked this is. That's just wrong. In a statement to the Star, Alpa spokesperson Robert Lynch said, Alpa takes any claims of assault and harassment extremely seriously and would encourage all flight crews to report instances of harassment so that they can be addressed appropriately. Notice how she's calling this sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Because sexual harassment has a completely different connotation to it than if she were to charge the guy with rape.
Yeah.
If you were to have charged the pilot with rape, that would be completely fucking different.
Yep.
Because that would be rape kit, that'd be all that shit. If she says doesn't even say assault, it says harassment.
And what she's describing, as ludicrous as it is assault.
If all allegations turn out to be that way, it would be. This is very true. It would be assault at that point, or rape, not harassment. How is it that this is a harassment case when it has to do more so of an assault proceeding closing on rape?
Fury Kitten says, "Hey kids, can you spell narcissistic control freak?"
Holy fuck.
And Brad says, "Sounds like a Lifetime movie." It does.
It does. Maybe that's where I'm getting it from, because I spent too much of my childhood watching Lifetime, but yeah. I was a latchkey kid and we didn't have cable. That was like one of the non-cable channels up here was Lifetime. Don't ask.
It's all you need. How you doing, buddy?
But yeah, the union does not appear to have an anti-sexual harassment policy on its website. Why would it be on its fucking website? It would be in the employee handbook.
And why would you need to say anti-sexual harassment policy?
It's just a sexual harassment policy, or a harassment in the workplace policy. Anti-sexual harassment policy. That sounds like it's pro-sexual harassment.
Yeah.
We are against sexual harassment policies here in the wonderful world of WestJet.
We are anti-sexual harassment policies.
This is just sad. Oh, that's just yeah. That one hurt my head. All right, next on the shopping block. Let's do. Do you want to do Trudeau one? Let's do a Trudeau.
I do want to do Trudeau. Well, no, I don't want to do him, but I want to talk. I want to talk about how he's an idiot and wants to sue the opposition party leader.
Okay, so this blue-eyed individual right here, who kind of looks like he's ate a lemon, and looks like he's like, why is that cat staring at me? Why? He's got this weird look on his face. But so this is the opposition leader of the Conservative Party, Andrew Scheer. Trudeau threatens Scheer with lawsuit over SNC Lavalin comments. So we're going back to that SNC construction bullshit. Don't worry, we're not going to cover it much longer. It's just one of those interesting things. Actually, I don't even really need to read the article. But Conservative leader Andrew Scheer has received a lawsuit threat from Prime Minister regarding comments he made. Because, him saying he's saying it's dishonest, all of dishonest, and it's bullshit, and no, you're covering this shit up, shut up, is wrong,
yes, because you're not allowed to say things that are critical.
Yeah, there's a video.
The Prime Minister.
Nope, that's not it. I had a video. Because
we actually live in Cuba. And you can't actually criticize Trudeau because that's illegal.
We are not allowed to criticize the Prime Minister, the dictator himself. So he received a letter. He received a letter in the mail, basically a cease and desist from the Prime Minister, which is kind of really funny regarding this. So this is, I'm going to read the letter real quick. That's some boring shit. It's funnier when I just cover it. With prejudice, Mr. Andrew Scheer, Office of Honourable Andrew Scheer MP, House of Commons, Ottawa, Ontario. Dear Mr. Scheer, I represent Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. On March 29, 2019, you issued a press statement titled, quote, Andrew Scheer issues statement on Jody Wilson-Raybould documents, end quote. You published that statement online, including on your Twitter account and Facebook page, in both English and French. As you would have expected, your statement was in turn republished in whole or in part by members of the Conservative Party caucus, including by both Aaron O'Toole and Peter Kent. Your statement was also published throughout Canada by a vast variety of media outlets, of which you are aware, in both English and French. The statement contained highly defamatory comments about Prime Minister Trudeau.
No,
Uh,
they didn't.
though they were truth, but okay. I know this because I retweeted them. Uh, the Prime Minister supports wide-ranging and vigorous political debate on matters of public policy. However, your statement in its entirety is beyond the pale of fair debate and libelous of my client personally, and
No,
in
it's
the way
not.
of his occupation as Prime Minister. In particular, one, as regards paragraph 2 of your statement, these documents and recordings are concrete evidence that proves Justin Trudeau led a campaign to politically interfere with SNC-Lavalin criminal prosecutions, end quote.
Uh-huh.
This was understood to mean that my client politically informed with SNC-Lavalin's criminal prosecution. That is entirely false.
Really?
There's no evidence that suggests that there has been any actual interference with SNC-Lavalin criminal prosecution. Suck a dick. Your first line is a lie, bitch.
Um,
The
first of
recording?
all, lawyer. What law school did you fucking graduate from where those recordings and documents aren't fucking evidence? Did you go to fucking Brock? The fuck is wrong with you?
We all listened to the recording last week, did we not? I
Yeah.
believe we did on Monday morning. On your show, you listened to the recording.
Mr. Misanthropic says it's not defamatory if it's not true, or if it's true, yeah.
If it's true, it's not a lie. It's that simple.
And Fury Kitten, no, he's not taking after his father. His father, if his father was alive, would bitch slap him.
He personally gave the orders, and when the former Attorney General refused to follow them and break the law, she was fired. End quote. This was meant and understood to mean that my client personally subverted the judicial process to interfere with a criminal prosecution, and by instructing the former Attorney General to break the law. When she refused, he acted with malice and an improper purpose in changing Miss Wilson-Raybould's portfolio. That is entirely false.
No.
Again, no, it's not. You lying bitch.
Okay, the recording basically said that deputy minister was like, "I'm worried for your position if you don't do what he says."
This person took tips from Smollett's lawyer, I think. Holy fuck! The evidence is there, but it's not true. Oh man. Okay, point 2. As regards paragraphs 3 of your statement, Miss Wilson-Raybould repeatedly told the Prime Minister and his top officials that their actions were entirely inappropriate and amounted to political interference. Despite her objections, the clerk of the Privy Council pressured her and made it clear that her job was on the line. Okay, now, this was meant and understood to mean that the Prime Minister had been informed by Miss Raybould that his actions were entirely inappropriate and amounted to political interference, and he falsely pretended to be unaware of her position. That is entirely false. Again. Recording.
Yeah.
Wernick's recording. Oh, man. Oh.
Do Maddox and Trudeau have the same lawyer? They must.
Fuck's sakes! Seriously, does the recording not count? 17 minutes.
17 minutes recorded in a one-party consent province, fuckers. You're
I kicked out of the caucus for that shit. That's just brutal. Regards to paragraph 4, quote, Justin Trudeau also told Canadians that he knew to be false. He knew his Attorney General had serious concerns about his plan to get SNC-Lavalin off of serious criminal charges, but he looked Canadians in the eye and told them no one had raised concerns with him. This is false, and he owes Canadians an explanation. This was meant and understood to mean that Prime Minister Trudeau lied to the public. When he told the public that no one had raised concerns when he knew that in fact Miss Raybould had raised concerns with him. This is entirely false, as confirmed by Mr. Wernick's recent statement, but not by the recording.
Yeah.
Oh, like a 5-year-old caught with a chocolate-covered face, a hand in the cookie jar, trying the Shaggy defense. It wasn't me.
Yep.
Oh, this is fucking sad.
This is sad.
Okay, last one. As regards paragraph 5 of your statement, The entire SNC Laval scandal is corruption of top on top of corruption on top of corruption. 2 cabinet ministers have resigned on principle, and both Justin Trudeau's top political advisor and his top civil servant have resigned in disgrace. The Prime Minister has lost the moral authority to govern and must resign, as he should.
Yep.
This was meant and understood to mean that Justin Trudeau, he's Justin Trudeau in this one now.
He's not the Honorable Justin Trudeau?
No. The last ones were Prime Minister Trudeau. Prime Minister so let's see. So line 1 was, this is meant, where is it? Yeah. This was meant and understood. My client. So first one is my client politically interfered. The second one is that my client personally interfered. The next one is Prime Minister had been informed. Prime Minister Trudeau lied.
And now it's Justin
Trudeau had engaged in dishonest and corrupt conduct that would contravene the Criminal Code of Canada. It was also meant and understood to mean the Prime Minister engaged in fraudulent conduct in performing public acts for his own purpose, which acts constituted an abuse of legitimate power. It was further meant and understood to mean that he was individually the creator of the worst political conduct possible, being corruption, which is deserving of a criminal penalty of up to 14 years incarceration. That is entirely false.
Bullshit.
No. Say it with me. He done fucked up.
Yep.
I believe that's the proper terminology. This letter will be referred to in any subsequent action and is to be treated as a notice pursuant to Section 5 of the Libel and Slander Act of Ontario.
No, it does not. Mr. Misanthropic just said, did he pull a Maddox and write his own legal document? It sounds like it.
No, this was written by a French lawyer who's trying to charge him in Ontario. Julien Portier, Quebec courts.
Wait.
Yeah.
A Quebec lawyer is trying to charge Andrew Scheer in a Quebec court with an Ontario law?
No, he's trying to bring up charges under Ontario statutes.
Well, yeah, because it happened in Ontario.
Yeah, but it's just really funny. Fuck. That was the letter. That's the letter from the lawyer.
I bet you Scheer just giggled to himself when he.
Oh my god!
He got the letter and he probably started laughing.
So this is Wilson Raybould. This is a faggot. Look at the suit. Look at the fucking suit he's wearing. If that,
I want Wilson Raybould to cross the floor.
She won't, and that's fine. She wants to stay a liberal. That's important.
She can't stay a liberal.
She's just out of the caucus. She's not out of the party.
Yeah, but I guess so. She's still an MP.
She's just out of the caucus. No, she's out of the caucus.
Well, then she can't.
Not out of the party. She's not departied though. They can't departy her unless she does something that is completely against party policy.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried. Because technically they shouldn't have been able to kick her out of caucus for what she did either.
That's true, but they're also trying to say that what she did was unethical. They're trying to kick her out. They kicked her out of the caucus based upon moral and ethical standards, not based upon the law. That was the whole stupid argument about this. Is they think that because she recorded Wernick, it was a violation of trust of the party. That's the whole bullshit behind this.
Maybe when party members start threatening other party members with their jobs for they're just trying to uphold the law, maybe that's a breach of trust.
Maybe. It's possible. Let's see here. Do we want to talk Brexit? UK Conservatives slam Theresa May's cross-party Brexit talks. She's basically, the gist is she has gone and gone to Labour and gone, okay, I don't have any ideas. What can we do?
No, this is what May is doing. May is doing.
Oh, it's only a blurb. Here, let me read it. London, Britain's pro-Brexit Conservatives are protesting angrily against Prime Minister Theresa May's decision to seek the opposition party's help in finding a compromise Brexit agreement. Why? Because she's a Remainer. So she's going to ask the Remainers how to fuck it all up. That's why. Many acknowledged Saturday that despite her best efforts to persuade lawmakers to back her
What?
European Union divorce deal, there is no sign it can be passed in the near future.
I'm sorry, what best efforts? Where have there been any best efforts? Like, I'm sorry, where have there been any efforts in any sense of the word?
She's showed up into party chambers? I don't know. She said there was no choice but to reach out to the opposition Labour Party. We had to reach out to the
Okay.
communists and ask them what to do.
You want to know what your choices are? Your choices are leave and leave.
Walk away.
Those are your choices.
Walk
Leave.
away. Like, you had a chance. See, here's the problem. Here's the thing nobody talks about. There was a chance for Britain to hook up with Canada and have the Canada-Britain trade agreement, which was we were going to ferry shit over.
What are you?
And
I
you
never
didn't
heard
hear
that.
it.
I knew Trump
Oh.
offered.
No, there was a thing back right around the time this started. It was a small blurb and it got covered up with every other scandal fucking possible. This is the problem. It's been a while since I read it, but the whole thing was Canada was actually putting in efforts to collectively come up with a trade agreement with Britain, and it was, and then it turned into something that was going to become the EU trade agreement, and then it just fell through.
There's no way that we would have helped Britain leave. None.
It had nothing to do with helping them leave. What the best thing could have been done was at least set up the trade routes between North America and Britain better. That way they have a back door of supplies. That's the best way to do it. Like if Canada were to have a trade agreement set up, we could do supplies to the UK. And we can supply, we have enough resources and they have enough of an economy where we could actually create a sustainable trade agreement like we used to have. We don't have that anymore because of the EU.
Yeah, Fury Kitten says Trudeau said that he would give us a punitive trade deal if we left. Yeah, he did. He straight up said that Canada would not be, like, that was not a thing that I don't ever remember here. I know Trump said, listen, we will help you with trade.
But oh well.
You're thinking of Trump. Trump basically gave May.
Because I would rather have Trump in charge than Trudeau.
Yeah, Trump was the one that said.
Harper. I actually am starting to miss Stephen Harper. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, Harper was no good.
I'm starting to miss Harper.
Of course, Trudeau is exactly the same as the EU. Yeah, he is the same as the EU.
But leading Conservative Brexiteer Jacob Rees-Mogg on Sunday slammed May's move to include Labour in the Brexit talks and blame her of failing to take Britain out of the EU already. Yes, and so is everyone else that's like, no, that's a nice flag. I like that flag. All right. For 17 months, a man allegedly poisoned his co-workers' food and water.
Why?
Oh, let's get into it. Okay, CNN, don't give me a paywall. Oh, what's this? It's a play button. Should we play CNN?
No.
Well, everyone else does.
I think that's insane. You don't hear?
I think that's insane too. Okay, you can just stay there. Go away. A female injured. Okay, already off the start, I've got a problem with this article. A female engineer at a Bay Area consulting firm says she suffered months of immediate and significant health problems after consuming food and drinks she had left at work. And she believes they were poisoned by a colleague, according to police.
Okay. Do they mean that, according to the police, she believes that she was poisoned, or do they mean that she believes that the police believe that she was poisoned?
No, she told the police that she believes she was poisoned. And she believes they were poisoned by a colleague, so she thinks a colleague poisoned them. By reviewing surveillance video from inside her office at Berkeley Engineering and Research in Berkeley, California, Rong Yuang, something Asian, Wrong Way said she saw, because it's, yeah,
It is not the way.
it is
It's
not.
the wrong way.
Wrong One. Ah, there we go. We'll call him Wrong One. Yeah, Wrong One said she saw her coworker, David Zhu, spiking her water, according to court documents. One has not
Wait.
responded. What?
She saw him spike her water and consumed it anyway?
No, someone else. I guess so, yeah. God, that's distracting.
Okay, because that
I
says
play the video. I wanted to play the video, but you wouldn't let me play the
no,
video.
you started playing the video and went, ah.
Oh,
Remember?
Tracy, you should see the pause game I have on this. Da.
Well, play it then.
All right.
It's insane. You don't hear about that stuff around here.
Morgan Davis just found out her longtime Lafayette neighbor, David Xu, is in jail, charged with attempted murder. She saw police on her street just days ago.
I saw like 3.
Pause it for a second.
They bring
Okay.
you-
What a weird way to start out that news story.
The fact that she
We're
started
going to bring in the neighbor who has
Yeah.
nothing to do with this?
That's the whole. Yeah, I have no clue who this chick is. She's just some random neighbor of the Chinese dude.
uniform, but they were in black.
Xu is a chemical engineer at Berkeley Engineering and Research. Police say he's charged with trying to kill a colleague by poisoning her food and water. Court documents reveal toxic amounts of cadmium was used.
Jesus.
The victim noticed a strange taste and smell from her water and food.
And you still ate
Wait,
it?
yeah.
Office. The woman became sick. Her own relatives also got sick last fall when they drank from.
I mean, I got a cast iron stomach, but the last time I went to eat something and it smelled kind of chemically, I didn't eat it.
Yeah. This is.
I've eaten a lot of weird shit in my life.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm blind and my nose is so sensitive, but if I'm going to eat something that smells wrong, I ain't going to eat it. No, this chick in the video isn't even her, Fury Kitten.
No.
This is some neighbor bitch.
It's just, yeah.
He
Okay,
seemed
so-
like such a nice man. That's what this angle is coming from.
This is funny.
Footage from the woman's office showed Xu adding a substance to the woman's water bottle on 2 occasions. Water samples taken from the bottle tested positive for cadmium.
I can't imagine anyone trying to poison anyone.
Bear
So-
Lab had no comment about the arrest. Xu's LinkedIn page says he
Did they seriously just go door to door and go, okay, who's home? Hello? Do you know your neighbor's a psycho?
Yeah, I know, right? Is that how CNN does their shit now?
Oh.
has served as an engineering expert witness and consultant in materials and chemicals. Someone at his Lafayette home declined comment and asked us to leave.
Someone.
No shit.
And the caption says, Xu pleaded not guilty to federally charges of premeditated attempted murder and poisoning with enhancement. With enhancement? Ooh, were they augmentations? So yeah, okay, so, and then the story goes on to continue. Oh, where's Wrong One? Wrong One, yeah, so not only that, so Wrong One said that she saw it. All 3 alleged victims' blood samples contained elevated levels of cadmium, according to police. Xu, also an engineer, pleaded not guilty. Quote, Mr. Xu is presumed innocent. That means despite the allegations, he is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt by the government. No, he's not.
By the government?
Or
Or by the legal system?
Julia, you're a lawyer, right? This ain't China. The government doesn't prosecute people. A jury does.
Government came and took my baby.
Yeah. This ain't China. He's not going to be taken out back and shot with a bag over his face. It's okay. For this, he'll probably get like 10 years. One told Berkeley police last month that she had been noticing a strange taste and smell from her water and food left unattended in her office on multiple occasions between maybe the dude was trying to do Darwin a favor.
So she left her food unattended in her office.
On multiple occasions between October 2017 and last month.
And so she's
Hold on. This article was written on Friday.
So she smelled weird things in her food and her water.
For
She
2
still
fucking years
she
almost.
still consumed it. She
For 2 years.
continued to leave her food unattended
For almost 2 years.
for almost 2 years.
What the huh?
I'm sorry, like people don't, deserve to have their coworkers poison them, but Jesus Christ.
Lab.
Situational awareness. Come on.
She suffered immediate health problems after consuming the items, and at times had to visit the emergency room. And not
And
one
no
times they thought food a type of poisoning. They didn't do a blood sample in
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah, nobody did any blood tests in 2 fucking years.
Oh, my head. In 2019, she reviewed the surveillance. I'm trying. I really am,
Wait.
but I'm getting so mad.
The first time she had weird tastes in her fucking food and she got sick, she didn't think to look.
Plus, Fury Kitten with enhanced +3 poison, 5 combat rounds. That's very true. This is pretty high dumb level, isn't it? All you need. I do agree.
If she's working in a chemical environment, what the hell is she doing keeping her food in there and not in a safe food area?
That is an extremely good question.
Yeah.
It says in her office. Okay. Does your office have a lock on it? Because when I had an office, I locked my door. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Excuse me, insert my name. You shouldn't lock your office door if I need to get in there and I need something. If I'm not there, you don't need to go in my office. Fuck off.
Yeah.
That's simple. Even when I had a desk on a warehouse floor and it was a 24-hour warehouse, my desk was locked. I bought fucking padlocks and I latched that bitch shut. I didn't even use the key desk. I bought my own. Why? Because I don't trust anybody. Screw all you people. I don't trust coworkers. I never have. I've almost been killed too many times by stupid coworkers. Tests later concluded that cadmium, a toxic metal, was present in samples taken from her water bottle. So it just now came to light. This is the weirdest. This is almost like what this is. I'm on a roll tonight. Exposure to cadmium can cause cancer when ingested. So she's lucky she doesn't have cancer.
She might.
It's just what cadmium does. It goes after cardiovascular, renal, the standard things that heavy metals target in the bloodstream. When you put them in your bloodstream, same thing like mercury. Berkeley Engineering and Research did not respond to CNN requests for comment. Duh. The Alameda County District's Attorney Office told CNN that Shu's bail is set at $2 million. His next court date is May 9th for pre-trial hearing. And that's that story. Dear Dave, tell your girlfriend your wife said hi. P.S. I cleaned out your bank. It's one of those. I saw that one. Okay. Are you there?
Yep.
Okay. Where's my... Got a cough. Hold on.
So we've had some very interesting shit so far tonight. I wonder what else Pincalo's got for us.
All right. Well,
what else do you have?
Yeah. Well, I'm a GPS user. I'm sure other people use GPS. Well, there was a GPS rollover yesterday that nobody knew about.
Oh, I read about the impending rollover on Thursday.
GPS rollovers. I don't have any water. GPS rollovers today. Here is why devices might get wacky. They spelled wacky wrong.
Did they spell it wacky?
They spelt it wacky. The global positioning time epoch is ending and one other time is beginning. an event that could affect your devices or any equipment of legacy system that relies on GPS for time and relocation. Gee, almost as if they're trying to tell me you must buy a new GPS. You cannot have an old one. Your old one. You must use our new system now.
That's okay. The article I read on Thursday just told people to keep just a bunch of GPSs in their car, just in case.
I got like 3. Most clocks obtain their time from coordinated UTC, but the atomic clocks on satellites are set to GPS time. The timing signals you can get from GPS satellites are very accurate and globally available, and so they're often used by systems as the primary source. When GPS was first implemented, time and date function was defined by a 10-bit number. So unlike the Gregorian calendar, which uses year, month, and time format, the GPS date is a week number, or WN. The WN is transmitted as a 10-bit field in navigation messages and rolls over or resets to 0 every 1,000.
Uh-oh. Honey, you muted yourself. Pincalo, you have muted yourself. Pincalo, you have disappeared. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. I need to actually leave and go tell him that he's not heard. Just a moment, people. Boy, you're like not.
Wacky shit. That wacky shit there that just happened.
Okay.
I broke something.
Yes, you did. Don't do
Oh,
that.
well. Okay. How
What
many
did you-
weeks? How many years is 1,024 weeks?
Well, what's 1,024 divided by 52?
I don't know. A lot. I don't have a
Listen,
calculator.
math wizard.
I'm not a math wizard. I'm not a wizard at all. That's Magog, not me. Accusing me of being
What
a
is
wizard.
1,024 divided by 52?
Are you asking Siri?
19 years.
Okay, how long has GPS been around? GPS has been around longer than that, so it's at least rolled over once. Oh, here we go. Ha! Look, they did the math here already. The GPS.
Way to read on, Pincalo. Well done, sir. Well
The
done.
GPS week started January 6, 1980, and it became 0 for the first time midnight, August 21st, 1999. At midnight, April 6th, the GPS WN is scheduled to reset, which it did. And I haven't checked my GPS to see how bad it's going to be, which could be problematic for legacy systems and impact time and time tags and location data. Utilities and cellular networks also use GPS receivers for timing and controlling certain functions. For instance, the U.S. power grid uses timestamps embedded in GPS. You guys are fucked.
So they basically created another
Y2K.
mini Y2K. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, speaking of reading on, the bug, which some has described as the Y2K of GPS, will cause problems in some GPS receivers, such as resetting the time and corrupting location data. Oh boy, this should be fun.
This is supposed to happen when?
It happened yesterday. And I haven't gone on a travel at all. Alrighty. Stand against hate. Oh, right. The Right Wing Watch article. Okay. So we all know Jared, I'm a retard Holt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, Jared, I'm a white supremacist, yet when you go to my Right Wing Watch website, there's a big donation bar across the screen. That guy. Share screen. Application. Clown face. Can you present me, my dear?
You should be.
No, I went bye-bye. All that goes away.
Hold on.
There we go. So, we all know this schmuck. We all know this guy right here. this special little
Are you presenting?
kind of.
Hold on. Let me.
What? Just give it a second. Hold on. Just wait. Now I'm not showing anymore.
Just.
Either way, so it's actually kind of interesting because you see the clown Pepe right here. There's a okay, just say no. It's a Pepe that has a sign that says honk honk on it. Okay, this clown head is actually on a Discord avatar that I'm a member of. It used to be Naked Ape's Discord of Ape No State, and now it's called the Clown No State. It's been called the Clown No State for a little over a month or so. I have a theory about this that this guy does not like Naked Ape too much because for things like this. Online personalities in far-right and white nationalist online circles are attempting to attribute racism and anti-Semitism to an image of cartoon character Pepe the Frog, depicted poorly drawn and as a clown. And that effort has gained notable traction in recent months. Far-right proponents want the broader internet to believe the character directly represents their worldview. But the situation in whole represents an attitude shift in far-right circles online, and slowly inching toward even more radical elements of the movement. The clown render of Pepe the Frog, which Know Your Meme researchers have identified as being known as Honk Honk or Honkler, began spreading across the internet last year in recent months. And the meme has gained a foothold in the far right and is bleeding into racist propaganda. Pepe the Frog, originally from the comic series, quote, Boys Club, was co-opted by an Italian of the white nationalist movement that emerged in 2015 and dubbed itself the alt-right, a term created as part of a strategy to obscure the inherent racism and anti-Semitism of the movement in hopes of making its agenda more palatable among conservatives. 4chan, there is an abundance of memes depicting the character lynching black people, depicted in stereotypical racist ways, operating gas chambers and deploying racial slurs.
Wait, this is a right? Is this so right wing watch, right?
Jared Holt's crap. On February 11th, users on 4chan's politically incorrect forum board launched Operation Honk, a campaign with the mission of spreading the character across the internet and boosting its popularity, and then returning the character back to 4chan where it could be associated with racism. The Operation Honkler post cited by known memes reads, They will adopt our children and post Honkler on social media under mainstream memes already in circulation. There will come a time when we must take him back. Whether of the honk or not, we must perpetuate this meme to show the world our ideas. Ha 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 ha.
Shelter Grill says, imagine writing Know Your Meme researchers unironically.
Shit. Where am I here? Okay. The sentiment of the Honkler meme was also appeared in written format on venues where images won't fit. The clown emoji and globe emoji together has been used to convey the phrase, quote, clown world. Where the phrase isn't written out fully, such references can be found in numerous Twitter profiles, including that of Rebel Media personality Martina Marcota, because she's a terrible white woman, whose Salon reported in 2017 as having ties to the far right. Honk honk memes were also used by, quote, Microchip, a pseudonym used by a far-right troll. Made waves propagandizing in favor of Donald Trump during the 2016 election to replace slurs and curse words in the posts on Gab. Yeah.
Wait. You're saying that this meme is 3 years old?
Yep.
So does this mean that WWE was racist all the way back in the 90s for Doink?
Nope. Different clown. But you should see some of this. So right off the hop, you've got Martina Marcota, who's got a clown face over her avatar. Like all these guys, you know, they did what they do best. They decided to run with it. Like they even got there's like a guy named Black Hortler, Black Trump supporter, and the man going his own way. So they got MGTOWs involved. But like I said, when I was on Naked Apes, when I was on Naked Apes Discord, he's got that avatar on there. He's had it forever. This one. It kind of looks like this one, the one that Dr. Honkler is under. Official Twitter account of Honkler the Clown, ambassador of Clown World, director of hashtag Clown World Season 1.
Clown World, no thank you.
The phrase, quote, Clown World and accompanying emojis unify far-right social media users in their exasperation over an imagined state of collapse in the Western Hemisphere that they largely blame on the immigrants and minority groups. No, we blame your stupid ass. The force driving Honkler across the far right is the same bleak worldview that led white nationalists to embrace Democratic presidential candidate Andrew Yang. In their minds, if there is nothing that they can do to stop their supposed great replacement of white people in their homelands, and no politicians who care enough about their cause to implement real policies that favor their agenda, they may as well accept the outcome and wrench whatever they can out of the system, like Yang's promise of $1,000 per month universal basic income. This is mentally often referred to as blackpilling.
Oh, God.
Oh, it just keeps going.
Let me guess, blackpilling is racist too, right?
Honkler and Clown World names were recently incorporated into Goy Talk.
Goy talk?
Oh, fuck off. Oh, this is killing me.
Pincalo's good at voices Wikipedia snippet. This is, I think, your first exposure to Pincalo. Voice antics.
Is someone upset that my
No, he's saying your voice sounds like I can't.
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
I have no idea who Mr. Bill is. I mean, I could change my. Blind and I found out I can change my voice. I can go like this and go a little higher pitched. I found out I can do all sorts of funny things. I don't know.
Pill of color.
Pilling of color. Oh, fuck. Goy talk. God. Okay, I gotta look up what the fuck Goy talk is.
Why does it sound incredibly gay?
Angry white men tracking white supremacy.
What?
Okay.
What rabbit hole are we about to go down?
I don't know, but I see a picture of 4 people who I only know who 2 of them are. One of them is the guy that JF's potato screamed at.
Oh,
guy,
that dude. I can't remember his name right now, but
I think it's Angry White Men is his name.
no.
I think that's the YouTube channel is Angry White Men. I'm actually pretty sure that's who it is. But then they got what's his name? Dickhead Spencer.
Saturday Night Live, Mr. Bill.
Oh. Maybe. I mean, I could go into the full Mr. Bill mode, but no. I think that's what he did. It's been a long time. Well, remember, Robin Williams is one of the reasons I do this. But yeah, so it's again.
Is
so
that
White
Beck with a clean haircut on the left?
Through a live streaming site. So when is this article from? So Humpty Dumpty. So Goy Talk is okay. So Goy Talk is Angry White Men's show. Okay. A new but growing web-based white nationalist podcast. The show's hosts advocate white nationalism in a detached way and embody the same increasingly nihilistic attitude among the white nationalist and white supremacist movements in the United States conveyed in the repetition of the phrase "clown world."
Okay.
2 paragraphs left.
You moron. It's called a meme. It's not reality. Okay? It's just a picture with some words. Maybe it's a video with some words, but it's just It's just fucking pixels. Fuck.
Oh, it's clown hair. These guys are putting clown hair and clown noses on their avatars, and it's freaking them out. Goitok hosts express racist and anti-Semitic views as a staple. Why is staple in red? Jared, why are you linking weird words? Christopher, really? Really? Every single link is going to take me to Angry White Men's page? Fuck off.
That's the point, I think, of the term boy talk.
All of our sources come from the same racist site. You fucking dolt. With guests that include David Duke, Chris Cantwell, and Patrick Little. Where's the girls that were there? I saw 3 women. They are ultimately nihilistic about the state of the world and their ability to change it without mass organized action reminiscent of the violent writings of James Mason's books. James Mason, fuck you.
Stop.
What?
Nihilists don't change anything. They're nihilists.
These people can't word.
You fucking retard. The whole definition of nihilism is just be like, fuck it. We're all going to shit anyway. What's the point?
Because he wants to connect them to James Mason. Which is fucking hilarious.
Staples is going to sue.
March 28th episode of Goy. The March 28th episode of Goy Talk opens with a heavily edited video featuring the Honkler character, and one of the display images used for the show host is edited as in Honkler style. Additionally, the hosts of Goy Talk have modified their profiles on Twitter to include clown imagery. They literally put a rainbow wig and a red fucking nose on their avatars.
Okay.
Like, if I took your avatar, the Blind Press avatar on Twitter, okay, just put a rainbow wig and a red nose. Same avatar, just rainbow hair and a red nose.
Okay, people. I understand that sometimes clowns can be scary.
I like that one.
However, that doesn't mean that people with clown noses and rainbow hair on, again, pixels, makes them a Nazi.
The Twitter account for Goy Talk posted an image yesterday of an anti-Semitic meme modified to depict a racist caricature as a clown. The greedy, shifty Jew with a clown nose. In a clown suit. That's all it is. He actually looks like the depiction of an Armenian man, but still.
Well, then you should be offended.
I'm not offended because I'm an Armenian and I don't give a fuck. I make fun of my own people. Fuck Kardashian's a goddamn hobbit. I don't give a fuck. The Kardashians need to be kicked out of off the planet into the sun. I don't care. I've got a friend who likes to watch the reruns of Perry Mason on an oldies TV channel. Blind used to watch Perry Mason on AMI, where it used to describe Perry Mason, which he's walking up. He's walking back.
No.
He's walking back.
You suck at depicting how described video is.
Well, then give me better described video. You know it's that bad.
No, it's actually not, and you have no idea how actually bad described video is. you and I were not dating when that was a thing.
No, but remember what Dad said? How he used to put it on all the time and listen to it.
He said that he did that after when he was living with us.
He also did it when he was by himself in Brantford.
How did he do that in Brantford? They didn't have an SAP channel in that at that point.
That was what he said. But we'll talk about that later. That's because my dad's full of shit.
I was going to say, because your dad speaks so much true things.
Okay. So, on to the wonderful world of more lies and collusion and stupidity. Jussie Smollett will not be intimidated into paying $130,000 to Chicago for the investigation.
I'm sorry, intimidated?
Uh-huh. The city said it would sue the actor after he missed a payment deadline.
That's not intimidation. That's
To 2 days after prosecutors in Chicago unexpectedly dropped all charges against Jesse Smollett. Yeah, you're Jesse. You're not Jussie. You don't get the you. You're Jesse. City officials gave the Empire actor a week to pay back $130,000 used to investigate a hate crime in January that officials said was bogus.
Yeah.
At least they're not saying it's alleged. Smollett missed the deadline and the city threatened a lawsuit on Thursday. A day later, a lawyer for the actor responded by saying Smollett, quote, will not be intimidated into paying the demanded sum.
Well, okay. You know that if you are forced to...
I don't think she understands how the law works. I don't think she's a lawyer. I really don't think this woman is a lawyer.
No, I don't.
Like, listen, they were wearing whiteface. His attackers could have been wearing whiteface. There's a chance that they had whiteface on. Doesn't matter, lady. They confessed. Mr. Smollett vehemently denies making any false statement to the city of Chicago, or to any individuals investigating the alleged attack. Attorney Mark something in a statement addressed to Chicago's Department of Law on Friday.
Listen, you motherfucking faggot. I'm sorry. There was a check.
Oh, but you didn't know the memo on the check said it was for nutrition supplies and training.
I don't care. There was a check.
You know, I once heard about someone who got away with writing on the check for cocaine and then gave it to someone else. Oh, that didn't work. See, jokes fall flat with me sometimes. It happens.
Pop and Hop says, but his funds will still be forfeited. Yep.
Well, the 10 grand. Ooh, 10 grand. That's like that's like, yeah, pennies for the overtime. God damn it.
Well, a Subway is nutrition.
Well, maybe they set it aside for him and went, okay, we're going to put some supplements on here for you. We will set this aside. Now stand against the wall. Hold careful. Can you put your finger next to your cheek and pull? Okay, I'm going to hit you now. Are you ready? I'm going to hit you now.
On 3.
Not the face. Just don't hit the face. That's money. Hit me in the stomach, but not too hard. Just enough to make me believe and feel that I have been attacked. Just hard enough.
And give me a 3 count so I'm ready.
Okay, brother. We will do it. 1, 2. Wait, I'm not ready. Hold on. Let me get into my character. I'm being attacked by men I don't know. I'm being attacked by white men. This is MAGA country.
Yeah.
There we go. That fixed it. Okay, you ready now?
Okay, no. Leave it. It was funny. It's good.
Your claim that Mr. Smollett filed a false police report and orchestrated his own attack is false and defamatory. Well, it's not.
Okay, is this the same lawyer that wrote fucking Trudeau's letter?
Maybe.
Is there some like offshore law firm somewhere that you can hire?
People that think the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is to take the guns away from everybody. That's the logic we're facing here. These are people that think that if you remove a way to defend yourself, that the criminals will just not do anything. That's the level of safe peace. Chicago's a gun-free zone. You're not allowed to have guns.
Yeah, and it totally works too.
Yeah, no shit. Let's look at Toronto. Garagos letter followed a statement from Bill McCaffrey and God damn it. Okay, let's jump ahead here. Chicago asked Smollett, against whom 16 felony charges had been filed. I thought it was more than that. For an immediate payment of $130,106.15. Just give him the 15 cents, man. In an attempt to resolve this matter without further legal action, according to a letter obtained last week by ABC News, the letter asked for payment within 7 days and said additional fines were possible. Gagragos statement accuses the city of, I can't even say his name, it's G-E-R, it's like gay ragu, G-E-R-A-G-O-S apostrophe, because it's like Greek.
Yeah.
Accuses the city of Chicago of making threats in, quote, bad faith against his client, and says filing a lawsuit against Smollett requesting repayment is, quote, unconstitutional and
No,
erroneous
it's
attempt to try to get a second bite at the apple once charges against a criminal defendant have been dismissed.
holy fuck, you idiot. Are you trying to claim double jeopardy?
I think they are. They've got him on 3 other fucking things that he hasn't been charged on, including the mail fraud for the letter he sent himself. Are we not talking about that?
That's federal. That's why.
Smollett, that's because this, yeah, that's the whole thing. Smollett, who insists has been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one. I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one. Yeah, those are the words of an honest person. Anytime somebody says that shit to me, it's automatic. Nope, fuck off.
I swear, Your Honor.
I may have been found with the knife and his blood covered on me, but I did not stab that midget. Was released after forfeiting $10,000, 10% of his $100,000 bond, and performing a few hours of community service. I wonder how many hours a few is. Like, literally, did he step outside and go, oh, it's too cold. I'll try again tomorrow. But I'll write down that I was out for 5 minutes. Like, what?
Yeah, he accumulated his few hours in 5-minute increments.
Oh, this is sad. Joe Maggot. God damn it, New York. Get some better names. Chicago, everywhere that doesn't have good names. The first assistant state attorney in Illinois told ABC Chicago station WLS, we stand behind the investigation and the facts revealed. Good. And we believe he did what he was charged and with doing. And this was not an exoneration. To say he was exonerated by us or anyone is not true. That's right. He was not exonerated. Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel said dropping the charges against Smollett is, quote, without a doubt, a whitewash of justice. Yes. Like, this pissed everybody off.
Maggot country.
Seriously, though, this pissed everybody off. Like, the mayor is mad at this. The chief of police is mad.
I don't buy that the mayor is mad at this.
He just said it's without a doubt whitewash of justice. That's bad. To whitewash justice means that they're covering this up. He doesn't like it. No, the mayor came out and said no. The chief of police said it was a crock. A couple other high people said it was a crock. So who let him out? This is the question.
Honestly, I have a feeling that the mayor is actually involved and was just doing a ass covering.
It was 16 hours of Jesse Jackson's charity. That's one Krill.
Yeah.
A federal investigation into a threatening letter investigators say was part of the hoax is still underway. Yeah, you got to get foobarred for that one, buddy. And I'm not going to read out the thing for Empire that promotes it because I don't care.
The Obamas asked for a favor. Yeah.
I got a feeling that's where we're sitting at.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this guy, if you were to see what Rahm Emanuel looks like, you would. This guy. Yeah, no. This dude does not like the dude. Okay, so Trudeau got heckled by yellow vests.
Is this our last story?
So apparently it was yellow vests that were protesting.
and reformed everything from co-op to supportive housing. And it's great to be here today with the outstanding MP for Scarborough Southwest, Minister Bill Blair, and members of our incredible team of Toronto MPs. Great to see you all here.
Hi, John Tory. Good
Great to see you all. That's another one. Thank you for the donation.
Well, he's there sitting around with nothing but liberals. He is surrounded by liberals behind him. Like, that's just Yellow Vests just screaming. Like, that's interesting. That I didn't know we had Yellow Vests here.
You didn't?
I didn't
They're
know
being accused of being white supremacist and co-opting the France protest for their own racist agenda.
Shocking.
Yeah, that's the media spin on our version of the Yellow Vests. They are anti-immigration. They are anti. This is what the media is saying, and I'm sitting there going, "No, they're probably anti-mass immigration." And
I'm anti-economic migration.
yeah,
Flat. I don't want third world countries coming here when we got enough fucking problems as well. Like I said, I'm in Toronto, and when I'm in Toronto doing delivery, who's talking?
Just soft enough and
that's a video.
Commercials. That was
now depart, or we shall taunt you a second time.
I gotta accept cookies from the mirror.
Agreed, Fury Kitten. I'm sick of that hey hey ho ho chant too.
Well, it's so annoying. I mean, it doesn't. That one there didn't even rhyme at all. He's stumbling over. Trudeau has got to go. I'm like, okay. So yeah, so that's what they call heckling in Ontario, in Canada. I'm shocked. Evil mum who bought Snickers for children before murdering them jailed for 19 years.
The fuck?
Shall I read it again?
No.
I didn't even realize I opened that headline, but hey, let's go there. Where's the story? Where's the story? Hello, story. Well, that's all you get. There's no story.
Well, that's nice, because I don't want to hear about a piece of shit that gives her kids awesome chocolate bars and then kills them.
Well, we'll do a ghost poo on that one. So from Rogan in the Washington Post, not Joe Rogan, but some other guy.
You're not yourself when you're hungry, says Fury Kitten. Or Wikipedia snippet said that. Oh.
U.S. schools are waking up to the China threat, the China problem. Because why? Yahweh. America's universities have been slow in coming to terms with the problem posed by Chinese influence. It's either the Russians or the Chinese, but no one suspects the Inquisition. They are now finally beginning to work with the National Security Committee to respond to China's attempts to infiltrate the United States' higher education system and abuse those really. I hate to say it, but the Chinese have already infiltrated all the higher institutions. Do you people not pay attention?
No.
And abuse their relationships to advance Beijing's strategic agenda. Here's the thing. Everyone's all afraid of Chinese influence, yet we build all our shit in China. Does nobody see a problem here with the argument?
Wow.
Did I disconnect? What?
Just this is weird, this story.
On Wednesday, 2 major universities independently took steps to disentangle their cooperation with Chinese entities. MIT announced it would end all collaboration. Oh, wow.
Wait, MIT's doing what?
MIT announced it would end all collaboration with Chinese tech giants Huawei and ZTE. Both firms stand accused of the U.S. government of sanctions busting in the U.S. intelligence community, yada, yada. We all know that. What hasn't yet been reported is that Indiana University on Wednesday decided to immediately close the Confucius Institute at its Indiana University Purdue University Indianapolis campus. Wow. That's kind of fucked up. This decision ensures ongoing operations of some programs within IU impacted by federal changes surrounding Chinese language programs. It can't be white or Chinese. Got it. The Confucius Institutes are Chinese government-sponsored language and cultural schools embedded inside U.S. educational institutions that are wholly controlled by China's education ministry and are part of the Chinese Communist Party's United Front foreign influence operations. There are about 90 of the institutes on U.S. campuses. When I looked to move to Canada in 2001, I had to have 250 in savings.
250,000.
Yeah, I know. So my wife came to the UK instead. Yeah, we have very, very strict immigration laws. And I think they actually are laxed now. But no, we have and you know what? If you pay attention to our deportation numbers as well, we actually have rather high deportation numbers. But, they don't want you to know that because Trump bad.
Mm-hmm.
When national security professionals first sounded the alarm about Chinese partnerships in U.S. universities last year, the academic sector was skeptical and resistant. Now, through a mixture of external pressure and internal debate, more U.S. colleges and universities are taking a sober look at the Chinese government's presence on their campuses and are deciding to curtail it. Good God, this goes on and on and on. Okay, last paragraph. Chinese government campaign, yada, yada, yada. Okay, this is funnier. There's the video of Andrew Scheer.
Because I believe this is an attempt to stifle criticism of Justin Trudeau. This is a bullying.
My only problem is the way he talks.
Prevent me from doing my constitutional duty.
Why?
And the reason why I feel strongly about making this public is, first of all, so that
he doesn't seem like he likes to public speak.
Tactics that Mr. Trudeau will engage in, but also to challenge him to follow through with it. So far, the Liberals have used their control of parliamentary committees to shut down.
But yeah, so this is Andrew Scheer. This is the guy who we're pretty sure should. Don't want to have to bring in the PCs again, but it seems we have to bring in the PCs constantly to fix the Liberal screw-ups, but we have to put the Liberals in to fix the PCs. It's a terrible revolving door politics we have.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, so that's just him saying we need to bring Trudeau forward for investigation. So, 2 stories left because it's time to go. So Christian Nielsen left her post. That's the Customs and Borders Protection Commissioner from the U.S.
What?
Yeah, so the Secretary of Homeland Security, Christian Nielsen, is leaving her position.
Oh yeah, I got all angry at a whole bunch of Canadian people, one of whom were on my Facebook, because they're all like, ha 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 ha, Trump's losing another cabinet member.
Yeah, and they look at Trudeau and go, well, they're just terrible people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just to that one. Last story, and it has to do with something that affects all of us. YouTube executives ignored warnings, letting toxic videos run rampant. It's from Bloomberg.
Proposals, and not the toxic videos you think.
Proposals to change recommendations and curb conspiracies were sacrificed for engagement. Good. A year ago, Susan Wojcicki was on stage to defend YouTube. Her company, hammered for months for fueling falsehoods online, was reeling from another flare-up involving a conspiracy theory video about the Parkland, Florida high school shooting that suggested the victims were crisis actors, and that video has been debunked. That's the whole point of this platform. People put up stupid videos. Other people go in and go, no, your video is stupid. Wojcicki, the YouTube's chief executive officer, is a reluctant public ambassador, but she was in Austin at the South by Southwest conference to unveil a solution that she hoped would help quell conspiracy theories. A tiny text box from websites like Wikipedia that would sit below videos that questioned well-established facts like the moon landing and link viewers to the truth. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, but they took that off because it was a resource whore. They can't come up with a way that won't break the system.
No.
Wojcicki's media behemoth bent on overtaking television. It has overtaken television. Did that years ago. Is estimated to rake in sales of more than $16 billion a year. No, it doesn't. But on that day, Wojcicki compared her video site to a different kind of institution. We're really more like a library. This is true. No, she's not wrong. Staking out a familiar
that's true.
Defender of free speech. There have always been controversies if you look back at libraries. Yes.
That's true.
Why does the press keep fighting against free speech? It's simple, Krill, because in order for them to have compelled speech, they have to eliminate our free speech. Because with compelled speech, they can write whatever the fuck they want. With free speech, we get to criticize them for it. Like
Yeah.
calling this person a fucking retard. The conundrum isn't just that videos questioning the moon landing or the efficacy of vaccines are on YouTube. The massive quote library generated by users with little editorial fuck off. Generated by users with little editorial oversight. Yeah, 8 hours of editing for a fucking 3-minute video is very little oversight. Fuck you. Is bound to have untrue nonsense. Instead, YouTube's problem is that it allows the nonsense to flourish. And in some cases, through its powerful artificial intelligence system, it even provides the fuel that lets it spread. Sick. I'm gonna be sick.
I
Fuck.
that's why I sent you that.
I'm getting nauseous from this. I need drugs. It's 12:07 too, so this is the last article. Give me a second. This is fucking.
This is crazy.
Exactly, Fury Kitty. When all the conspirators showed up on YouTube in the early 2000s, what did everybody start doing? Where did Desert File come from? Where did Mortimer come from?
Exactly.
Where did Logic come from? Where did all those guys come from? That's what this is. This is the media pissed off because the alternative outlets are better than them.
You know what this is? This is an electronic version of what happened when the printing press was invented.
Mm-hmm. Don't allow anybody to have speech. This is really fucking long.
Well, we don't have to read the whole thing, do we?
No, I'm just kind of trying to zip through it. It's basically just the same bullshit over and over repeated. We're all bad people. We're all horrible. We do nothing but conspiracy. At the end of the year, fewer than 20 people were on the staff for trust and safety.
So?
This is someone who wants Twitter to be reality.
Yep.
That's what this is. This past January, YouTube followed former Google employee Zunger's advice and created a new tier for problematic videos, so-called, quote, borderline content, which doesn't violate the terms of service, can stay on the site, but will no longer be recommended to viewers. A month later, after a spat of press about vaccination conspiracies, YouTube said it was placing some of these videos in the category. In February, Google also released a lengthy document detailing how it addresses misinformation. It's doing what it's supposed to. Fuck off. I'm actually going to give Susan, I'm going to give her a little bit of a break on this because she really is trying now. And I know it's too little too late, but at least now she's aware of how bad this is. Like the fact that she waited for like a year after Article 13 was introduced to even say anything about it.
Yeah.
And then once it got dropped and she figured out how bad it was, then she starts talking about how important it is that we save it. Fuck off.
Yeah.
This is the problem. And Susan, if you ever get a
Night
chance
fishing guy.
to podcast, if you ever get to listen to this, I know we're tiny. We're probably never going to be on anybody's radar. Understand that we need to go back to how it was in 2012. That's where you need to put the system. That's where society kind of needs to go back to. Because somewhere within the last 7 years, something snapped.
Yeah.
And it wasn't this Trump shit that everyone talks about. It was something before that. Something snapped and it broke. And it needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
Set YouTube back to the way it was. Let us have our monetization back. If people complain because of the videos that are there, tell them to turn it off.
Yeah.
That is all there is to it. If you don't like what's on, there's a knob. Use it. And on that note, thank you for tuning in, everybody. I've been the Special.
And I'm the blind. And I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. And please come and watch tomorrow afternoon at noon Eastern for the coffee stream. I would like to pre-warn everyone. I am going to have Alex home with me. He's had the flu all weekend. But it should be a fun time. I hope everyone will come and watch. And we will see everyone tomorrow.
Everybody have fun.